So the first is principle building. Let's talk about some basic principles. There's so many more, but today I want to focus on 3 sort of principles. And we not only use this to our content strategy, but we also use this for a lot of other kind of work that we do. So the first is always remember the end goal, right? The end goals of you guys as SEO or as content writer is to try to rank the right keywords so you can get organic traffic in, and then eventually you convert that some way into money. At the end of the day, it's all about that sales you get, right? It's not about the tools you use, the kind of data you have, the kind of backlinks you build, internal link strategy, ABC, whatever. None of that. Always, I think it's very important that everyone have to remember all the time that it's always about what works. And what works here, you have to define it very clearly in your strategy, is that it will give you the right keywords, and it will rank, and it will give you organic traffic, and you will somehow convert that into money, right? You can buy the best AI writing tool, or you can hire the best writer. But if you don't have a good strategy, if you don't have good preparation, you're not going to be able to rank. And if you don't rank, none of that matter at all, right? So always come back to that, the core reason why you do what you do, right? And always remember the core principle of Google ranking mechanism. Like I was mentioning earlier, it's all about what Google, since day one, it's always about the value that you can give to their users. If they search on a certain topic, Google will want to find the source that gives the most value to them. Value in context, value in presentation. Presentation, that would be the speed, the on-page optimization, audit, whatever, and the page load speed and ABC, Value in knowledge is how long is your article? Is the article engaging? Is the user coming there and they spend enough time? Are the user searching for your brand? Value in context, if you talk about this topic, are you talking about all the subtopics surrounding it? Are you an expert in that field? What are the contexts surrounding certain topics? It's so complex, right? And so don't ever try to kind of outsmart Google. A lot of people are trying to do certain thing that you do, should GSA, blah, blah, blah. It win for you for a certain battle, but it will never win the war. You'll build something that probably just very fast go up and then it die down. So everything in terms of sustainability, and this comes true for almost everything in life, I believe, is it takes time, it takes discipline, it takes planning, and it takes the work, right? So the second principle is good planning and preparation determine 90% of the success of your SEO strategy. And I really say this when I mean it. It's not some AI genie in the bottle. With the rate of AI right now, my personal belief is this, with the rate of how fast AI writing has been growing in the past 2 years, you look at the conversion AI since the last year, they grow tremendously only in the last year, and by now you already get the quality that is outsmarting some of the beginning writer. So how fast will it be in order for you to get to the stage where they will replace old writers, right? And then you also see a crazy amount of AI writing tool in the market. Then AI writing is gonna soon become a common commodity among all the SEO and technical. And eventually you get to a stage where Google and all other search platform will have to step down and step in and say that I need to figure out if this is from actual human writing, or if this is AI writing. If you get to that stage, AI is not going to help. And also AI doesn't help you to plan your good SEO strategy. AI doesn't help you to find that keyword. AI doesn't help you to become an expert in knowledge. AI only helped you to write when you have that writer blocks, to expand a certain idea, to rewrite a paragraph, to get a certain outlines if you would like. But at the end of the day, they're not going to help you win the whole war on SEO. They help you win a certain article, that's fine, you know. But always remember, it's nothing good come easy. I think it's a kind of principle I really want to repeat. You know, for us to get to where we are with this product, it takes us 2.5 years of really hard work and really focus, and only doing one thing good. So same with SEO, right? And the third one is 2080 principle. I'm a big believer of 2080. You know, I'm a big believer of smart working, not hard work. You know, hard work is fun, is good, but not too hard. I do always tell my staff to, I suggest them to not having to work too hard. You know, spend some time to learn something else, do some balance yourself, and also spend time to think more, so that you could prepare to get that 20% that gives you 80% in values, right? Spend more time in preparing and choosing only what is quality data and resources that would add to 80% of the success of your campaign. So in the beginning, since the beginning of Writer Zen creation, our team actually sit down and trying to think of what data we want to take out instead of putting in. You know, the reason why you kind of experience that easy usage on our UX is the fact that we're trying to take out as much of what we think unnecessary data as possible. You know, and we think that if you are new users and if you are a beginning writer, if you are even intermediate, you don't need to worry too much about backlinks. You don't need to worry about too much of all these crazy audit things, data, blah, blah, blah. It will only give you this called paradox of choices, because you now have so many things to think about and you don't even know what is quality in terms of the picture that you see. You only see quantity. And if you see quantity, there's no way you make a quality decision. So we pick only what we think matters, and we put that in our tool, and we show it to you so that it comes to you the easiest way and the easiest form possible, right? And basically that's how we've been working, and the kind of principle we've been using for our product development since day one. We'll spend more time thinking and building and preparing instead of spend more time to do things that you're not sure of and listening to many noises out there. You know, you want to take out that noises and focus only on the quality part, because like Jeff Bezos say, and I fully agree with him, every day if he could make 3 quality decisions, that's good enough. You know, one bad decision, it's going to cost you not just now, but it costs you all your future, because you now have to work backward to fix your mistake. So my advice is stick with that.